What's good? Today I want to show you what this vegan bodybuilder, athlete, whatever you consider me to be, eats in a day to stay big, healthy and vital. So let's get right to it. So I start the day off with a few glasses of water and a scoop of creatine powder. And I drink usually between 500 milliliters all the way up to a liter of water in the morning. A lot less than what most vegans do really. But I only drink when I'm thirsty, that works the best for me. So I start the day off with a few high repetition exercise like squats, push-ups, sit-ups, back extensions. And drinking only when I'm thirsty, and also training my obliques with the bull worker. And here's my first meal of the day: a fresh apple, some figs, dates, raisins, a lot of dried fruit. My first meal consists of fruit only. And here are my supplements: B12, iodine and zinc. And here I am enjoying my first meal of the day. So I'll give my meal some time to digest, and then I'll start with the real workout. And after I'm done with that, I guess I'll go to the grocery store to pick up some citrus fruit. And I need a few other things as well. And I guess that after that I'll start with my second meal, take a shower and start cooking my food. So, some of you might wonder, why did I eat what I ate in that meal? So, to give you a quick summary, dried fruit is a really high source of energy. And figs are a really rich source of calcium. Like, you often hear that vegans should have a hard time to get enough calcium. But if you would only eat figs, well, no, if you would eat a significant amount of your calories from figs, you would get enough calcium. But the thing is, figs are really expensive. That is why I don't eat too many of them, just because they cost too much. The apple, well, I mean, I really like fresh fruit. It's a good source of water. It's probably better for you than to drink a lot of water, in my opinion. Citrus fruit, which I didn't have today, is really important for the metabolism of sugars because it's rich in vitamin C. And well, for zinc, it is important to make sure that you absorb the zinc. So then also let's talk shortly about the supplements, because of course B12 is something that vegans just need. However, zinc and iodine are not vegan supplements. They can be lacking in anyone's diet. And the thing is, for iodine, for example, in the Netherlands 80% of us have iodine deficiency. It's quite a lot, and I doubt it's much better in the States or anywhere else for that matter. So anyone should get their iodine and zinc levels checked. Yeah. So when my first meal has digested a little bit, I start with the real workout. In this case I'm training with the heavy spring on my new bull worker, the Bow Classic. One of the best devices I've ever owned to train my body with. Very effective device and a lot of fun to train with this thing. I'm also training for the planche, and in this case I'm using some resistance bands. And progress is going well. And here I'm doing 35 reps for 70 kilos. I'm a lot into the high reps for now. And from this angle it looks like the reps don't hit my chest, but I can guarantee you that every single rep hit my chest. Guaranteed. 35 reps. And my second meal, a few scoops of fermented protein powder. I'll give the recipe later today or tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow. I mean, it's coming one of these days. And very nice, tastes like a dry yogurt. Very nice with some raisins mixed into it. And I'll also be having some fresh fruit. There's an apple there, and there's also some pineapple hiding behind that box of dates. And for the first meal I did not have my citrus fruit. I always eat some citrus, but yeah, we were all out, so I had to go to the store to pick up some new. And yeah, still a little of sugar no fat, but in this case some protein. Don't even eat protein powder every day for my second meal, but in this case I do. And here we have the third meal, some lentils, some vegetables, and some portobello mushrooms, carrots, and garlic. And for fats I'll be having some coconut, an avocado, and some macadamia nuts. The macadamias are raw, so all the fat sources are raw. I don't know if that really matters, but whatever. And here's all of it cut up, and I'm trying to add it to the pan, but I need 2 hands to do that. And here I'm adding some herbs and spices. I don't really need that to make the meal taste good. I mean, a lot of people think that plant-based doesn't taste good without any herbs or spices. I think that it tastes pretty good without, but yeah, in this case I just decided to add some. Here I'm giving it all a good stir. So yeah, this is quite a lot of food for one meal, so I usually eat this in 2 sittings. So there you have it, that's what I eat in a typical day. It's pretty boring. It's not like one of those days where I'll have vegan pizza and sushi and ice cream. It's just a boring day, and this is what I typically eat on most days. Of course there's always some variety, but yeah, that's basically my bodybuilder diet. So I hope that this video might have been helpful for some of you. For some of the vegans out there that are struggling with their diet, try this out, because this gives you a very wide and complete profile of all the nutrients, the vitamins, the minerals, and there's not much you will miss if you start eating this way. And for the people that just eat a standard American diet or just an omnivorous diet, it might be helpful to eat like this, like 2-3 times a week, because you will get a more complete profile again of all the vitamins and minerals that you might be missing on your standard diet. So no deficiencies in protein or fat here. It's all here, it's all good. And I thank you all for watching. Later today I'll give you a recipe for how I make the vegan protein, the fermented vegan protein powder. Bye bye.